Welcome to Fluency Spoken English Center. I am Anirban, spoken English trainer and pronunciation coach. You can join our online spoken English classes by calling in the number which is coming in the screen. Screen এ দেওয়া নাম্বারটাতে আপনারা কল করে কিন্তু স্পোকেন ইংলিশে আমাদের ক্লাস জয়েন করতে পারেন. Today we'll talk about weather. It's biting cold outside. Winter season has already approached. I'm sitting all locked up in my room and making this video for you. So in our conversation, occasionally we'll need to talk about weather. Be it in a public conversation or talking to a friend or colleague, we'll sometimes need to talk about weather. Weather is a much talked about topic in a public conversation. We generally keep talking about it a lot. Sometimes we say the weather is good, sometimes we say the weather is bad. The weather has a significant effect on us. Some days we are very energetic, some days we feel lazy, we just don't want to get out of our bed and do anything. Like today is one such day. It's biting cold outside. I just don't want to go out of my room. So weather, talking about weather is really very important. Now if I say it's a good weather, it's a bad weather, now that's a very childish way of saying it, right? The person you are talking to will certainly think you have a bad collection of words, your vocabulary is really very poor, or else you are a bad speaker, you are not a good speaker. And I believe that's not the impression you want to have on people, right? So we need to talk properly about weather. We need to take care of the particulars while talking about weather. For example, let's start with bad weather, since the weather outside is really bad today. Let's start with bad weather. How do we describe a bad weather? We can say it's biting cold outside. Biting cold means very, very cold. It's really cold outside. Or we can use another word which is not commonly used but is a very important one and a very significant one. You can say the weather outside is inclement. Inclement is a very important word while describing weather. We could not go outside because of the inclement weather, which simply means the bad weather. We could not go outside because of the bad weather. Inclement weather means bad weather. My friend couldn't come to my house for the inclement weather. Inclement weather. Or you could also say it's biting cold outside. But not all the time the weather is cold. Sometimes it's just bad. There's cloud in the sky is the bluish color of the sky has disappeared, the sky is black. This is a bad weather. That's the time you could use this word, inclement. Since it's the winter season, I'll tell you one or two more words to describe the winter season. What do we mean when we say something is awful? It simply means that something which has a bad effect on us. We can say it's awfully cold outside, which simply means it's so cold that people are facing a lot of difficulty and it's awful to live in such a cold weather. It's awfully cold outside. Or if the weather is really bad, I mean there are clouds in the sky and it seems it'll rain any moment, and it also simultaneously it's very, very cold. We can say the weather is grumpy. 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 The weather is grumpy today. Which means, what does grumpy mean? Grumpy means being in a bad mood, bad-tempered. So the weather is not in a good mood today. So we can say the weather is grumpy, which simply means the weather is not in a good mood. Now enough of talking about bad weather. We are now going to talk about good weather. What does a good weather mean? I mean, there's sun in the sky. Sun is always there in the sky, but not all days are sunny, right? So a good weather is weather which is sunny. There's sunlight all around, butterflies flying, and a cool breeze blowing. One such day when you feel energetic, you want to go out of your house, hang out with your friends, do a lot of work, do something meaningful, right? That's a good day. That's a definition of a good day. So how to describe a day? We can simply say it's a sunny day. I mean, if it's really bright all around, there's light all around, there are people on the road, it's a sunny day. It's really a sunny day. Now, anything in excess causes problem. If it's too bright and too hot, life again gets difficult for people. We start sweating all day, right? We start sweating all day. It's really hard to do a lot of work. After doing a little amount of work, we get tired. How do we describe such a day? In such circumstances, we can say scorching. Scorching. It's a scorching day. It's scorching outside. Now another way of describing a sunny day, a pleasant, pleasurable day, is sun-drenched day. Sun-drenched day. It's a sun-drenched day, which means it's really sunny outside. There's breeze blowing. I described it earlier. There's breeze blowing, there's butterflies flying, you're feeling energetic, there's this good feeling, this positive feeling in you. Then it's a sun-drenched day, which means it's a pleasant day. Now imagine it's monsoon and it's raining heavily outside. You are not able to go out of your house. Lives are becoming difficult because of the rain. Work is getting hindered because of the rain. How do you describe it? You'll say, it's raining cats and dogs outside. It's raining cats and dogs outside, which means it's raining way too much outside. It's raining heavily outside. Raining cats and dogs outside. You can also join our online spoken English classes. Check the description for information. আমাদের সেন্টারে কিন্তু অনলাইনে স্পোকেন ইংলিশ ক্লাসেস কন্ডাক্ট করা হয়। আমাদের ক্লাসেসগুলো কিন্তু গুগল মিটে কন্ডাক্ট করা হয় এবং স্যাটারডে আর সানডে কিন্তু ক্লাসেসগুলো থাকে যাতে সবাই অ্যাটেন্ড করতে পারে। আমাদের কারেন্ট যে ব্যাচ সেটার কিন্তু সিটস ফিল আপ হয়ে গেছে। নতুন যে ব্যাচ শুরু হবে সেটা শুরু হবে 2025 এর জানুয়ারি থেকে। জানুয়ারির ফার্স্ট উইক থেকে কিন্তু আমাদের নতুন স্পোকেন ইংলিশের ব্যাচ শুরু হবে। তাই যারা ইংলিশটা ভালো করে সঠিকভাবে শিখতে চাইছেন, খুব ভালোভাবে শিখতে চাইছেন, ফোনেটিক বেসড শিখতে চাইছেন, তারা কিন্তু আমাদের স্পোকেন ইংলিশ ক্লাস জয়েন করতে পারেন। অ্যাডমিশন কিন্তু চলছে। আমাদের সিটস কিন্তু খুব লিমিটেড থাকে, কারণ আমরা প্রত্যেকটা স্টুডেন্টকে ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি ক্লাসে অনেক প্র্যাকটিস করাই। তাই প্রচুর স্টুডেন্টস নেওয়া আমাদের পক্ষে কিন্তু সম্ভব হয় না। আমাদের এখানে প্রেজেন্টেশন বেসড পড়ানো হয়। তাই আপনাদেরকে যে পাতার পর পাতা লিখে যেতে হবে এমন কোনো ব্যাপার নেই। সমস্ত নেসেসারি মেটেরিয়াল, পিডিএফ, লিসনিং ভিডিও আমাদের তরফ থেকে আপনাকে প্রোভাইড করা হয়। ফিজ আমাদের খুব সামান্য, আপনারা সবাই অ্যাফোর্ড করতে পারবেন। তাই যদি আপনারা ইংলিশটা ভালো করে শিখতে চান তাহলে কিন্তু ডেফিনেটলি জয়েন করতে পারেন। ক্লাসে আমি আপনাদের সাথে কথা বলবো, আমরা একসাথে ইংলিশে কনভারসেশন করবো আর আপনাদের ইংলিশটা ইমপ্রুভ করার চেষ্টা করবো। So that's all about it in this video. We'll talk about something more important, something more interesting in another video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. So thank you and see you in another video.